The St. Louis Blues are hosting the New Jersey Devils. Talk a little hockey with us is Steve Chapman, Vice President of the St. Louis Blues. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning. Happy New Year, guys.
Good. Thanks. I hope it's a little warmer inside the Scott Trade Center than it is outside.
Well, even though we contain an ice rink, I think it's I can definitely say with quite a bit of confidence that is the case. Yeah, it's been cold here lately, huh? Good hockey weather.
Yeah, good hockey weather. I know this is actually a lot of outside skating rinks where people are having a lot of fun. So what should we know about tonight's game against the Devils?
Well, it's obviously the first game of the new year, but we have 3 of our next 5 here at home, and then there's coming up in our second week of January as the players. We have a bye week for the boys, so it's kind of a little break for the boys. It's about halfway through the season, and so we're just looking to finish this run up, get the boys a little rest before we go into the second half and plow towards the playoffs.
Did I see that there's still time for All-Star voting?
There is still time for All-Star voting, absolutely, and obviously several players on our team who are well deserving. Vladdy's obviously still one of the better snipers in the league. You got Colton Parayko, you got Alex Pietrangelo. It's too bad Schwartzy's hurt, but Braden Shin. Hope the fans get out there and do some voting for their Blues.
You can also vote online. You don't necessarily have to go to the game to vote, right?
Well, that's correct. Yeah, you can do it through the Blues app, or you can go to NHL.com and vote, and it's in Tampa this year. That's right around the corner.
All right, good. So you have tonight's game against the Devils, and then what do we have coming up after tonight?
Well, tonight against the Devils, and it's a pretty important game. Both us and the Devils are currently tied with 50 points in the NHL. Obviously, they're an Eastern Conference team. We're a Western Conference team. But then coming up the rest of this week, the Golden Knights, who are probably one of the Cinderella stories of sports, are coming in on Thursday, so that should be a great game. And then we've got a game at home next week on Tuesday the 9th, and it's our Fleece blanket night, which would come in very handy right now, I think, for everybody.
You have buried the lead in this interview. You're telling me that you're giving away Fleece blankets on January 9th, and you're only telling me that now?
No kidding. Could come in handy. Hopefully, I've been here now for almost 3 years, and my wife is from Florida, and I've been telling her for a couple of years. I'm like, honey, this is not. You haven't seen a winner yet. Trust me. And so I think she's finally convinced. Well,
she's certainly seeing a winner now. All right, the first 12,000 in attendance, January 9th against Florida, gets a St. Louis Blues Fleece jacket, and the Golden Knights make their first ever trip January 4th. And then tonight, the Devils and the Blues, and go vote for your favorite St. Louis Blue for the All-Star game. Steve, thanks for checking in. Stay warm, and we'll talk to you next time.
All right, buddy. Happy